My name is Rachel, and I have an amazing family. My wonderful husband, Matt. Tiffany is a senior in high school. Taylor is 12. Michael is 7. Tristina is almost 5. And Samuel is 3. And we have a precious little one on the way. I had always dreamed of having a family and home, especially children of my own. And I graduated from Christian college and met a man. We married and had a beautiful little girl together. And unfortunately, he had an affair, and we wound up splitting, and our marriage fell apart and ended. Later would realize that this little girl had many physical and medical needs. Developmentally, she just was not progressing appropriately. I met Matt Wojnarowski in 1999, and we married in 2000. So God richly blessed us. We both feel like God just gave us a second chance. And I still had this special needs little girl, and after much perseverance, we were able to get a diagnosis for her in April of 2001. And Taylor's diagnosis is mucopolysaccharidosis. The doctors explained to us that the average lifespan is 10 to 15 years. It is neurologically degenerative. There's no cure and there's no treatment. So we had this sweet, bubbly little girl for a time. She could sing. She was able to memorize a verse, and that verse was, "The battle is the Lord's." And that carried me through so many times. When I thought about that verse and the fact that that was in her memory. Many times I felt that Taylor's disease was a punishment for me, or I tried to figure out why this was happening, and so many times I would say, "Lord, if you'll just tell me why, if you'll just show me what it is that I need to change, or what sin I need to give up, or what I need to do in order for Taylor to be remedied and cured from this disease, then I will do it, whatever it is." If we fast forward to today, Taylor is unable to talk. She has basically lost all of her skills. The things that I miss the most about my sweet little girl, now that she's 12 years old and no longer 3, it just seems strange to not have enjoyed the progress of development. I miss hearing her talk. It's been 6 years since she called me mommy. I remember when Michael was born and she came to the hospital to see him, and she said, "This is Michael. I'm a big sister." And so I miss just being able to communicate with Taylor on a daily basis. If Taylor did not have MPS, then I know that I would not be where I am in my walk with the Lord. Not that I've arrived by any means, but it brings me to total trust in Him, because each and every day I have to rely on Him. Each and every day I know who holds the future, and there's no reason to worry about that. And each day I am fully trusting that He will provide for our needs for that day. And without Him, I can't cope with all of the issues because there are so many. But with Him, I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me. One of my favorite songs that the choir sings, "I will bless your name forevermore," has some words that are so dear to my heart. It says, "Before the world began, you created every man just to glorify you and bless your name." And when I think about Taylor and how God created her, she was created for the same reason that we were all created, just to glorify and to worship Him. The amazing thing is that He's given us a choice. We get to choose whether or not we worship him. When I think about the verse, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you," the will of God for her life is in PS. And it's hard for us to understand that. It's especially hard for me to understand that as her mother. But that is what God created her for, to glorify him. And I will choose to bless his name for that.